All right, well, April is Monday already, and April is Child Abuse Awareness Month. And joining us today to tell us more about events that are happening and why it's so important to have this special month, we've got the Executive Director of Allen County Services, Sarah Newland. Thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so why is it so important to raise awareness about child abuse prevention?
So every year, we like to take this time in April to make sure the community knows that child abuse does happen. When we can raise that awareness, and hopefully we can all come together and do something to prevent it.
So it does happen here in Allen County. You guys are seeing it and your social workers and stuff?
It does, and last year in 2023, we screened in and assessed over 800 reports of abuse and neglect in Allen County. Fortunately, that was a little bit of a decrease compared to the year before, but it definitely happens in our community every day. Our caseworkers are out responding to abuse and neglect, and it's something that if you're not in our world of child welfare, you may not really recognize, but that's really why we want to take this time to remind everyone.
Where do usually those reports come from? Are they officials like law enforcement or something, or do neighbors call about neighbors?
So our most common reports are from those that are mandated, law enforcement, social workers. We get lots of reports from the school because they're interacting with kids all day, hospitals. Those are our top reporters, but anyone can make a report. So it's neighbors, friends, relatives as well. It comes from all different sources.
And I assume it's one of those situations, even if you have a slight inkling, report it just to make sure, because you want to keep a child safe. And if you were wrong, okay, but at least you were checking on them?
Yes, and you know, every report is confidential, when we receive those reports, we look at history with the family. So maybe you think, okay, my report, maybe it's not a whole lot, but we look at the big picture of, have we gotten several reports recently? Has this been a pattern? So every report matters.
Okay, very good. All right, so you guys start with your activities and things to raise awareness right away on Monday, April 1st. So tell us about the first event.
It's crazy to think that April's right around the corner, but April 1st, we have our annual flag raising that will take place at 9 a.m. in our agency parking lot. So it's just that's really just a remembrance of those children that have been victims of abuse and neglect. We raise our Children's Memorial flag at that time, and all members of the community are invited to attend.
All right, and it's right there, and what happens if it rains?
Well, that happened last year, so we're hoping that there's no rain in the forecast, but if it does, we just go inside to our large conference room.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, and then following that, it's Wear Blue. People have all shades of blue, just wear some shade of blue, right, on April 10th?
Wear any shade of blue on April 10th. You know, if it's, individuals or businesses, organizations, take your photo, send it to us. We love getting those photos. Every year we get such great turnout for that, so it's just really great to see. And again, everyone wearing blue is thinking of why, so that's really the reason we do it.
Right, yeah, and as you said, it can be in the office, it can be at home, on the street, or wherever, because is there a contest then for them? We wanted them to send into an email,
so
right?
We pick the three most creative photos every year, and there's always great ideas. So we pick those, but we appreciate everyone. You don't have to go to great measures to raise awareness, and you can send them to our agency, and then by the end of the month, we will pick those winners.
All right, fun stuff. All right, and you do have a breakfast too, a community breakfast.
Yes, so we every year like to bring all of our partners together. It's not just Children's Services doing this work, it's the whole community. So it's a great time to bring all of our partner agencies and anyone working in the line of work we do, and we like to just recognize what we do and just be together for that period of time.
There's that phrase, it takes a village, and I guess it really does for this kind of thing. And that's nice that you honor everyone. All right, so here's a little fun. We always got to eat, right? So there's also donuts and cupcakes that are being offered this month too, right?
So Dunkin' Donuts is going to have blue donuts and during the month of April, and on Sarah Sweets is featuring on our Wear Blue Day blue cupcakes. So just a nice little treat you can.
It certainly is. Wear blue, take your picture with a cupcake, maybe.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Well, Sarah, thanks very much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.